Admit it, we've all had a good dance at some point. Whether you're loud and proud about the shapes that you can throw, or whether you just like to embarrass the kids with a kitchen disco, we have all done it. But what if that dancing had to stop? You're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, but the dancing has to stop because your hip hurts. How would that make you feel? This is what happens with Femoroacetabular Impingement Syndrome. It has a physical, mental and socioeconomic impact. These are young adults that can't sit comfortably in the car, and by the time they get to work, they're distracted by the pain. These are mums and dads that limp home from the park after having a kick around with their kids. And these are elite athletes that are struggling to maintain their fitness regimes and seeing a drop in performance. The hip should be a smooth round ball, a bit like a disco ball, spinning effortlessly and allowing us to move freely. But in some people, the ball or the cup that it sits in changes shape slightly. This causes friction as we move and triggers a cascade of changes to the soft tissue structures around the hip. My research is focused on developing effective, targeted treatments in the form of exercise-based rehabilitation. But to do this, it's imperative that we understand more about how that disco ball moves and why sometimes it loses its sparkle. Using laboratory-based equipment, I'm investigating two muscle characteristics that are fundamental to our movement. One is strength and the other is rate of force. Now, the rate of force is how quickly you can recruit that muscle strength. For example, it can stop you from falling over. If you can recruit your strength quickly, save yourself when you trip, then it's likely that your rate of force is working well. I'm collecting this information in groups of people with the condition, without the condition, and in those people that have had surgery to correct that abnormal bone shape. And therefore we will build a bigger picture of where those deficits lie. Now, collecting this data is vital, but to really magnify its potential, I am developing and testing a standardised protocol to measure the same muscle characteristics, but this time using a small portable dynamometer that is cheap and easy to use in the clinic setting. This will give us access to much bigger cohorts of people and hopefully engage the clinical community in more objective measurement strategies. Importantly, it also benefits the patient. Firstly, it highlights to them where their muscle weakness is, and secondly, it quantifies it. A specific goal can then be used to increase that measurement using a minimum number of exercises as opposed to a generalised exercise programme, which should hopefully save time and improve compliance. Finally, let's hope that this research can keep that disco ball spinning and then the dancing will never have to stop.